for me, I've directed a lot of tragedies, a lot of tragic comedies, and this time around really wanted to just go for a romp, a straight up comedy that's fun and energetic and youthful, but it's also about sexuality and self-identity, and so many stories like that we see in theater and in film and television are heavy. It's nice to see gender explored in a way that's not about passing anti-discrimination laws and not about passing marriage bills, that it's just about people living their lives and having fun and being human, which is just not something we see at all. And that's really where we're headed with this As You Like It, because so much of it is about, again, self-determination and broad stroke sexuality and just freedom and exploration. And we're setting it in the present day for that reason, because the play has such a modern take on sexuality, and a modern take on gender identity, that it felt really right to set it in sort of present day. And then Rosalind as a feminist icon, as someone who takes just absolute control of her life, takes no bullshit, and then has this beautiful boy who worships the ground she walks on. This is a romantic comedy where a big strapping man who beats a famous wrestler fawns over her for 2 hours, and that's just like, that's awesome, that's great. I'm all about that. Again, like, giving our audiences a very, very strong, modern woman, the kind of person that we want to see that we're all dying for in media, sort of strong, complex, interesting female characters, not just Rosalind, but Celia and Phoebe and even Audrey. And then I'm hoping to cast a lot of characters gender blind. So looking at someone like maybe even Oliver Du Bois or Jakes or Touchstone for sure, and exploring and just blowing open the doors of what a female character has to be, with a play that was written hundreds and hundreds of years ago. I think is going to be very, very cool. Laughing. Really the goal of anything I direct, where I want people to walk out feeling a little bit more alive, a little bit more human. Because I think when you make something normal, when you make something understandable, it makes you hate less, makes you more open. It's like when you go see a really, really great romantic comedy, the kind of feeling like when you see when Harry Met Sally for the first time. Like, you're watching this great romantic comedy, this icon of romance, but it's all a little bit different, it's all a little bit off. You know, nobody fits into the traditional box. Everyone's breaking out from it, but you still get the same feeling, the same swell of romance. You leave with your face hurting from smiling and laughing. I'm really excited that we're staging this outdoors. I want to use the architecture of New York City's parks, because particularly places like Prospect Park and Central Park and Morningside are kind of marvels of modern architecture when you think about it, and marvels of landscaping. And if you really use that, you have a set that's already there built in for you, so treat it like a set, treat it like an interesting theater space, and don't just do it like you're at a proscenium. So that's going to be incredibly fun. And the opportunity that gives us to bring in audiences from different neighborhoods, and the fact that it's going to be free, you can just walk, while you're having your evening in the park, you can be a part of what we're doing that night.